Thank you so much for your time.
Yes.
First of all, may I ask you where you're from?
Yes, I am from the United States, in the state called Utah.
Utah. Utah. What brings here in Japan? Why did you come to Japan?
My parents actually live here.
Live here.
Yes. They have been living here for about 8 years now.
8 years?
Yes.
Why?
My dad came here as a young missionary from where our faith is from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And he came as a 19-year-old boy to come here and learn Japanese. And he could not learn Japanese. It was so hard for him. But he came back later in his life now with my mom, and he picked up Japanese, and now he's quite fluent, and he's in charge of the area of Japan and Korea. He's kind of the head guy in charge of that area for the church. Yeah.
Wow, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
But so, your dad loves Japan, right?
Yes.
What made he loves Japan?
The people in Japan are unique. I have traveled a lot in my life and been to a lot of countries, visited a lot of cultures, and Japan is probably the most beautiful and kind. Japanese people know how to be people better. They're patient and they're kind, and their culture is very true to themselves, which is so very beautiful. So in our religion, we send in our papers, and we are actually assigned. If you choose to go on a mission, you can choose. But when you send them in, you don't get to choose where you go to serve a mission. So usually men go for 2 years and they go and teach the gospel. And so my dad didn't pick Japan. He picked it for him. And so he came not knowing anything about Japan other than that his father had served in World War II in the Navy. And he came here and absolutely loved Japan.
First time he didn't choose, but after that he loves it.
Yes, he's been here for 8 years now.
Wow, that's so long. Wow,
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
So the reason why you come to Japan was also because of your dad lives here, and then after that you started like Japan also.
From the first time I came to Japan, I fell in love with it. I absolutely love it. How safe it is, how clean it is, how kind the people are. And I love the food.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
absolutely love the food and the culture. And I've come a lot, and I can't get enough of it.
When was the first time you came to Japan?
I came to Japan in 2018.
7 years ago?
Yes.
Long
Yes,
time ago.
a long time ago.
Eh.
For a short time because of COVID, I couldn't come. But ever since, I've come about once or twice every year to Japan.
Oh, once or twice every year. That's crazy.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
In total, I have probably been 10 times.
10 times.
Probably 10 times, yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
And it's not enough. It's not enough. I love Japan.
Never get bored.
No.
Wow, I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah.
So, you speak Japanese?
少しです
少しだけすごい How long do you study Japanese?
I picked up a lot more just traveling here and speaking. I understand more than I can speak, but spent a little bit of work on the learning Japanese. It's very hard, but it helps listening to it and being here and asking a lot of questions to patient people.
Can you introduce yourself in Japanese? Like-
はじめまして。私はクレアです。ユタ出身です。よろしくお願いします。はい。
じゃあ好きな食べ物は何ですか？
豚骨、味噌、スープ、カレーライス。
カレーライス？
美味しいです。
美味しいね。
When we first moved to Japan, my mom made sure that we knew 新宿駅はどこですか? She made sure that we knew that if we ever got lost and we didn't have our phones, that we knew how to ask how to get to Shinjuku, because from Shinjuku I knew how to get home or anywhere else that I need to go. And so if I knew how to say 新宿駅はどこですか? Everyone knew I knew how to get home.
Have you ever used about this word?
Yes, I have.
Oh, you got lost.
Yeah, I have.
That's nice.
Yeah, so it helped me get home.
Nice. Any words do you know? Any words?
こんにちは、こんばんは。ありがとうございます。はじめまして。美味しいです。暑いですね。
暑いですね。
寒いですね。はい。焼き芋 so good. 美味しいです。焼き芋。I don't know how to yell that.
What's your favorite Japanese word or phrase? Do you have?
Okay, so something that was a joke in my school when people are like, "Oh, I know a phrase. It's hisashiburi."
久しぶり。Oh.
Everyone loves to say hisashiburi
Yeah.
in the United States. They think it's so funny because he saw she booty sounds like it's like a funny phrase that like a guy saw a girl's bum, which is like so funny.
He saw
He saw she booty is
Booty.
just hilarious. Booty's like bum.
booty.
And so it's
そっかそっか。
hilarious. In the
Yeah.
United States, that's how people, that's like their first phrase in Japanese that they learn because it's so funny.
確かに。Yeah, makes sense. Oh, I never noticed about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds funny. Yeah.
It's
So-
very funny.
Do you have any favorite kanji? If you know kanji, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I love the tree kanji. I think it's very beautiful. I've learned a lot more hiragana,
うんうん。
and so and learning how to read, like at my church, I read the hymns, so I can sing them in Japanese.
Yeah.
And so I can recognize those and to get around street signs and everything.
Oh, cool. What does Japanese sounds like for you?
Japanese sounds very quiet, and it's very,
うん。
it's very like that, but it's very soft.
Oh, that sounds cute.
Yeah, it is. And then it stops. Yeah.
面白いな。That's funny. That's funny. You've been here 10 times, over 10 times.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So, what are you feeling right now?
Japan has become a little bit of my home.
ええ。
I really miss Japan when I haven't been here for a long time. I miss being able to go out and walk in nature, and because there's so many parks and shrines to go
Yeah.
to, it is very peaceful and nostalgic to me. I never want to leave Japan.
Oh.
I absolutely love it. So
Yeah.
it's been very good to me, and I love how safe it is, and so I can travel by myself.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah, I am a history major in my university, and so there is a lot of history to see and to be part of. And there's a lot of small little corners of Japan that really haven't been discovered especially by foreigners, which I like. There's sometimes too many foreigners in some places, so I like to go into the little places, which I'm sure the locals don't really like to see a foreigner like me go to, but I really appreciate that aspect.
But I think you're a very respectful person. So,
thank you.
I mean, even Japanese people are very open to respectful tourists. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I hope so. Sometimes I know us Americans can be loud and ignorant, but hopefully those who do come are respectful of the Japanese culture and stay quiet and help keep things neat and tidy so that it is preserved. This beautiful place.
Yeah, but at least as far as I can talk with you, I can feel that you're a very respectful,
thank you.
polite person. From
Thank
your behavior, I can see it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
ありがとうございます。はい。
Yeah, I'm sure my viewers are also feeling like that. So don't worry.
Thank you.
And also, you have such a nice smile. So.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So you said it also you like this culture, history. So is there anything that makes you, oh, this is so interesting, like Japanese history?
Yes, so I actually have studied a lot of the 47 Ronin, of the samurai.
Samurai,
That committed
Taraki?
senpuku. Yeah. Hi. And I've studied a lot of that.
What?
And the fascinating of how that culture has really pushed its way into the culture nowadays, into the Japanese culture, and the feeling that it has of honor, and it's beautiful to me.
Seppuku is beautiful.
Yes, I think it is amazing of how devoted they are into their sensei and things like that. The shrine, this 47 Ronin, it has a certain name. I was the one that first went there, and not many foreigners go to it, where they are buried. And so you go to each one of their grave sites and you put a stick of incense. The locals or the Japanese people, gaijins are not there very often, but when they do go, it is very touching to them. But when I have brought my family members or friends when they have come and visited Japan, some of them are very shocked, who are not they don't understand Japanese culture very much, or this is very new to them. And so they find that the 47 Ronin and that story of the samurai is very shocking and almost like scary. It's almost scary to them. But when you understand the devotion and the love and the beautiful mindset of Japanese culture of honor and what one is supposed to do, it really translates into how they view themselves as Japanese people and of the nationality and of their purpose to be here on this earth. And it's very nasukashi.
Like nostalgic?
Yes, very, very much that.
Wow, interesting.
Senkakuchi. It's very small, but it's very amazing. And then you can see depictions of it. There's a little video. And then they have these statues of all of the 47 of them. If somebody really wants to learn the essence of Japan, to go to there and learn the story and see the well where they put the head of the revenge to avenge theirs.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're a very interesting person. I never heard.
Thank you.
I've been interviewing 2 years, but I never heard this like Sengakuji about it. Yeah. So that's very unique.
Thank you. Hopefully after 10 years, I mean 10 times visiting, I have some things to see. Samurai history is interesting. I also, the transition from shogunate, from the smaller communities in Japan of uniting under one emperor, I think that's very fascinating, of how he required everyone of the rulers of these communities to come to his castle to be able to be indoctrinated to unite all of Japan. I really think that aspect of Japan is very interesting, and how it closed off its borders for so long to preserve. And never before, there's only been one people that has ever invaded Japan. Even in World War II, the United States never invaded Japan. And so just of how protected it is from other cultures and other foreign spaces, it is such a beautiful treasure that has been protected.
Wow, good to hear.
Yes.
Yeah. Is there any favorite history you have? Japanese
My
old
favorite
history?
Japanese history, so I studied a lot of World War II history.
Yeah.
And how beautiful, oftentimes World War II, especially from the United States versus Japan, it can be seen as a us against them. But I think the side of World War II in Japan is beautiful. In that, and some ways it's very sad, of course, and I'm very sorry for it. But the people and their devotion to their people and their country, it's men and women like them were the same as men and women in the United States who sent their families to go fight. And oftentimes those Japanese soldiers went to fight knowing that they wouldn't come back home. And that to me is very beautiful.
And you said you went to Hiroshima, like maybe museum, memorial museum. When you were in back home, America, Utah.
Yeah.
Of course, you learned about World War II, right?
Yes.
But after that, you went to museum, memorial museum. And then did you realize, like, is there like a different perspective? Like American side, maybe you learn? I don't know, but...
Yes, absolutely. So my little sister went to high school here in Japan. And she learned a lot of World War II here in Japan. And I went to high school in the United States, of course. And so it was interesting to be able to sit down with her and compare notes of how World War II was taught versus in both of these countries. Sometimes war in the Pacific is skimmed over in history books in the United States. But in Japan, it's very focused on the Pacific, of course. Of course, it focuses more on the side of the Japanese and them taking over the Pacific, like Midway and Leyte Gulf in the Philippines and Guadalcanal, and then that slowly being taken back. And how the Japanese textbooks talk about how vigilant they fought, but slowly the resources were died down, and that's when the Americans came to fight. So there is a big difference, and things on both sides that are skimmed over.
Yeah.
And so in my university studies, I study what is skimmed over and what is missed on each of the culture side, and how history often chooses the winner of wars, and how that should not be the case. We need to remember both sides.
Yes. So when you are in the museum, what did you feel reading someone's message, like kids or parents, or maybe the picture or some clothes?
Yeah.
Like
Sorry, I'm emotional. Hiroshima was, it's very beautiful. It's very hard for me. just because of so many the sacrifice that war and the toll that happens to everyone, and how such an awful thing had been done. My father, he was born and raised in Hawaii, and so I have been to Pearl Harbor many a times. And so I grew up knowing, and I had my father's uncle, he died in Pearl Harbor, and he was one of the people that were buried in the ship of the USS Arizona. And so I always grew up knowing about Pearl Harbor and how that was the beginning of the United States in the war in the Pacific. However, and we've always talked about the atomic bomb and Hiroshima, but going there, it is very heavy, and it almost as an American, I feel so sad and so sorry that my people has done this, and something that not so long ago, and it continues to affect, but something that really stuck with me is how forgiving the people of Japan are, and also how sorry they are as well of the consequences of the war, and like the kamikaze and the brutality of war from both sides, and how forgiving they are for the Americans and others that fought. That's what I felt. First, very heavy and very sorry and ashamed, but then how beautiful forgiveness and love is, especially from the Japanese. From this horrible thing, there's that unity that comes together of humanity, that we can't fix what has gone wrong, but we can mend what we did, and that's what stuck out to me.
Wow, your message is so heavy, like so touched to me.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. My heart is warm right now, and
thank you.
As you know, like it's very important place for Japanese people. I'm really glad that you visited there and felt something there.
Thank you.
So yeah, I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
You have like some favorite tradition, maybe like Japanese tradition.
I love kintsugi.
金継ぎ、うわすごい。How did you know 金継ぎ?
Kintsugi. How do I not know kintsugi? I saved up my money so I could buy a little thing of kintsugi, and so I have my own. Just the message of how mono no arware, it's the fleeting beauty. This is something that I've studied a lot, and how I think embodies what Japanese, the feeling that Japanese people have is mono no aware. So I love mono no aware because it captures how beautiful things oftentimes don't last. So if it's a moment that you're with your family, or if it's a moment of joy in the sun, or a beautiful flower, that flower will die, or we will grow up and move separate ways from our family, or the sun will set and for a new day. That those beautiful moments are things that go away, but it's beautiful because it goes away. Does that make sense? And so like kintsugi, it was a perfect bowl, but it broke. But it's beautiful because it broke, and that we can put it back together with the gold. And so I think that is one of my favorite cultural expressions in Japanese, is like kintsugi, and even their calligraphy, their art, because it is just a simple brush stroke of their calligraphy that makes it so beautiful.
Oh, wow. I really like your perspective. And
Thank
kintsugi,
you.
You use it or it's just collection?
Just it's I can't use it. It's too much. I spend too much money on my kintsugi to use it, but I use it I have it on my shelf to remind myself that broken things are beautiful too, but it's how we fix them.
Wow, that's good. Yeah.
And I thank you for Japan for teaching me that, because I had to learn it in Japan.
It's something like also you feel as a person, maybe when you collapse your heart or something, or you feel like so weak, but you train or you build yourself, or you learn something new thing, and then you become new yourself, like
life
more
is
strong.
hard. Yeah, but you have to keep going. You have to focus on the things that are important.
Like from the broken heart you become like more strong person.
I am kintsugi.
Yeah, you're kintsugi. Beautiful kintsugi.
Thank
the
you.
Golden hair.
With my golden, this is what I'm mixing you with it.
That's funny. Yeah. Oh, you have like both sides, very intelligent
Oh, thank
perspective, but also sometimes funny.
Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully.
That's good. That's good. No, you're Christian, right?
Yes.
So it's also interesting here. As a Christian, like, what do you feel like, or what do you like when you go to shrine temple? You know, maybe differences between shrine or temple?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
So we do have temples here in Japan of my religion, and they have little golden statues on the top, and there's just a few of them. But my favorite places to visit in Japan are the shrines. I try to go to a shrine a day. Even just the small ones in the neighborhood. Because those are the places where I feel the most peace and calm and the most love from God and from nature, of a moment that I can be calm and breathe, but also to see the people that are so devout and come to say their prayers for themselves or their family members, or that they'll do well on their exams. That is what's beautiful for me, of what it symbolizes. So the shrines, it's my absolute favorite place. I've studied a lot of world religions, and how Shintoism is everything has life and a spirit in it. Even a very tree or the rock or Fujisan. And so I think that's beautiful in how we respect everything in this world. Everything has a spirit and we must respect it. I think that's beautiful.
That's nice. Shintoism is also accept all the religion. So even you are Christian or Catholic or Muslim, you can go to shrine and also pray if you want.
Yeah, and I think that's so beautiful and so Japanese, of course, accepting everyone and loving everyone. And I feel that when I'm here in Japan.
Have you ever tried like a ritual in shrine?
Yes,
Oh,
I
nice.
have.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I do the washings at the shrine. I know how to do it correctly. And to wash your mouth, and then do the clapping, and then the coins. Also, the festivals of Obon are so fun. I love Obon. It's a very community. People come together in the surroundings and they dance and eat delicious foods. And the drums are always in my head. Boom, boom, boom. And the big floats for Obon are very beautiful.
Yeah.
Of like and the big fire pits. Yeah.
Wow.
I love it.
You learn so much. That's so fun.
Thank
oh my
you,
God,
thank
nice,
you.
nice. Your parents also love this culture, also Japan's
Yes.
Shintoism also.
Yes, absolutely. I learned it from them, how much to love the culture of Japan.
Oh yeah, that's great. You said you went to Kyoto, right?
Yes. I've
So
been to
Kyoto, there are so many shrine temples.
So many.
But when you are there, what did you like? What did you feel?
In Kyoto, I love the Zen gardens. The Zen gardens are very beautiful. You hear a lot about them in the United States of like Zen gardens, but you never really get the sense of them. Until you really go, and how beautifully the sand is like in a pyramid or raked into beautiful designs in the ground around rocks. Also, their bonsai trees are absolutely amazing and so meticulous, and just such devotion to that beautiful sense of nature. I absolutely love what else in Kyoto. Just the historical components of how old things are and how well they have preserved that nature and everything. We also did the Philosopher's Path. So the Philosopher's Path is it walks against the canal in Kyoto, and you hit multiple shrines on that path. And so I loved that one, to see the small paths along the canal, and I'm sure Sakura season it's beautiful. And so I would love to see that.
Have you ever tried kimono or onsen also?
Onsen, I've been to many onsen. I love onsen. My family, for Christmas, we usually go to a mountain village and go to onsen. I went in my first onsen in 2018 when we first came. And it was just so relaxing and so amazing. My sisters and I, we love the onsen. My mom made us watch YouTube videos on how to be polite and how to do it correctly and wash ourselves and with the towel on our head, and how to be respectful of the onsen and how to do it correctly. And so, but my favorite part is the cold plunge. I love the cold, so it's very relaxing.
Do you have any experience that you so emotional?
There's some things, of course, when I was at Hiroshima, I cried for sure. But I also have seen outpouring of love from many people in Japan. For example, when my mom has lived here, it has been quite lonely sometimes. My mom doesn't know Japanese, and she can feel very lonely at times. but just the little things of like one Japanese woman came and brought her oranges, just a little bag of a few oranges. And it makes me want to cry because my mom, I'm all far away and she's alone in Japan. Just somebody who can't speak English brings oranges to her for her to feel less alone. I think that is what makes me emotional. And I'm so grateful for people like that.
Oh, that time your dad was out, not in Japan.
My dad has to travel a lot for his work and sometimes has to leave my mom here in Japan.
Such a nice experience your parents also have in Japan with local Japanese people.
Yeah, it just shows how good Japan is and the people.
Yeah. So, if it's okay, could you show me your favorite picture that you took in Japan?
So this is a picture of at the shrine of the 47 Ronin, the youngest but most senior officer. He was very young. I think he was like 14. He was the one, because of their ranking, he had to be the one to kill himself first. And so there's a story of him saying, I can do it, it's okay. Like accepting the manner of it. And I think that story is absolutely so beautiful.
Wow.
And it makes me want to cry.
Yeah. So you visited respectfully, and then I'm sure that he was also happy that you came.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Like, oh, I usually don't see like foreign people to come to say hi to me, you know.
He's probably like, what is this redhead doing? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's so nice. Nice two-shot.
Hopefully. It's my sisters walking through Shotengai. Just walking through a Shotengai, and my two sisters, who are very much not Japanese, with their arms around each other. Even though I thought it was funny because public touching is like not very normal in Japan. And so just my two sisters. And my sister, this one, she went to school in Japan. So this is us saying goodbye to her. And we didn't see her for another year. And so it was us leaving her in Japan and saying goodbye. So that's one of my favorite photos.
Oh, okay, that's a nice picture. Everyone has connection with Japan, yeah?
Yes, because of my parents.
That's nice. I really appreciate your parents.
Yes, me too.
That's
yes,
nice.
me too. My niece is in their kimono.
Eh,
These are my nieces in their kimono.
that's so
We got them
cute.
gifts.
Wow.
We got them
my-
for Christmas.
So cute.
The kids can't come and visit so much.
Wow.
But they send them little kimonos, and for their dolls too. Their dolls have little kimonos for them.
So cute. Wow. Kawaii.
One is 3 and the other one is 5. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love it. It was really fun to talk with you.
Yes,
Yeah.
so nice to meet. Hajimemashite.
I really enjoyed talking with you. That was so interesting.
Thank you. Thank you.
This time I think I learned a lot from you also.
Oh, thank
yeah,
you.
yeah. I'm touched what you say, your message about especially the Hiroshima things. So that was really nice. Yeah. Thank you for coming to Japan again.
Oh, thank
and
you.
I hope you're coming back to Japan again soon. Yeah.
Yes, hopefully.
Yeah.
I never want to leave.
Yeah. Thank you and yeah, ありがとうございました。
はい、ありがとうございます。バイバイ。
バイバイ。